Welcome gamers to episode 10 of this Let's Play series of Shadow Empire. My name is DasTactic. Welcome to the channel. Hope you've been enjoying the series so far. It's been a lot of fun. It's interesting to see how the AI has changed and improved. Like the combined forces that they're now sending up against us, as opposed to even just a few months ago, with these super tanks. They've got some incredible tank forces from both sides now. It really makes it very difficult. So that's why we have to now start to use our Foreign Affairs Council. I need to make a friendship in through here at Robespierre. Must make friends with the Mabario Pax is where we want to go. So I'm just at the moment what I'm doing is I'm trying to bring my armor back out from the front lines, let them sort of lick their wounds, catch up. We've actually lost a fair few tanks, so we need to actually replenish the tanks. Which we can't afford yet because we don't have any more metals, and we also then need to get some anti-air across into the various groups as well. We've set up one group, I think it's the green group. Yeah, we've made this the 4th Air Defence Infantry Brigade, which will now come through, which we won't see just yet, but they will actually end up coming through with some like they've now got We've added in the last one the ability to now start to put anti-air in with the actual group itself. So should see that starting to come through next turn. That's why we don't actually have any metals. Now, what we need to do here is we need to actually generate some cards, and we don't actually have any yet. If we go back to our majors, our major diplomacy, we can see we've got limit trade, we've got cancel pact clause, trade, ask for help, gift. Now, I don't even think we can give a gift even when we're at war. Non-aggression pact, open contact. We did actually play that one just to sort of try to at least say, hey, we're over here. Scientific cooperation, expel diplomats, and free trade. Now, we just picked up the free trade card in the last episode, in the last section. So, what we need to do is, if we go, let's just have a look and see how the game actually does work with this one. We've got Elspeth Robinday as our Foreign Affairs Council, and what she's going to be then doing is she's going to be trying to roll certain cards. Now, when we have a look at the actual cards themselves, if we go back to the reports and go down to Stratagem Generation Overview, we then get a list of all the different cards that can then be played. Now, with having somebody in charge of the Foreign Affairs Council, we have opened all of the cards that are available. So we have 32 major diplomatic points available for generation of the major diplomacy stratagems. And so these are all the different stratagems that we're trying to get. Now, what we're trying to get to is we're trying to get proposed peace, and this will be available for 80 major diplomatic card points. The weight for that one is 2,500. So there's a good chance we'll pick up that one. Provocation is also a fairly high chance. That's half of it at 1250. We've got another high one through here, which is Overture. This one's available for 40 major diplomatic card points, which is not too bad, actually. So in this case, this one we should also start to see some of these now start to come through. May also get open contact again because the weight is fairly high. Embassy is up there as well. We're going to have to start to have to sort of find these cards, but we want either Overture or Proposed Peace. Now, what does all that mean and how does it all work? Basically, what's happening here is you had a 40% chance to generate free trade and you made the roll. So free trade got generated at the cost of 32 bureaucratic points. So the way that this actually is working is we had 32 major dip card points available at the start of the round. We randomly, through the weighting system, ended up with free trade. So free trade only had a weight of 750, but it did actually come back up. So that was available for 80 major diplomatic card points. Now, if you divide 32 into 80, essentially you end up with 40%, which is what the 40% chance was. We rolled it on the die. It was successful. We got the card. Now, we didn't actually have our person in charge at that point, so we just made that without her extra rolls. But she'll now start to add in her abilities to get more and more chances of getting different bits and pieces. So we did manage to roll that without her, and we've only just appointed her in this particular turn. So this essentially will then sort of start to chop and change a little bit over time. If we have a look at the help and go back down to the encyclopedia, at the Stratagem Encyclopedia, we can then actually go through and see basically all the different cards and what the cost essentially is of these cards. I'm not sure what the cost relates to, but anyway, if we go to Foreign Affairs, we'll then find that we've got all of these various cards available as we sort of come back through. So Overture was, again, I'm not sure what the cost is through this other side. But if it's got an asterisk, it means it can be generated just without the Foreign Affairs Council. If it doesn't have the asterisk, it has to have the Foreign Affairs Council. So Overture has to have the Foreign Affairs Council. If I go and click on that one, this is communicate willingness to end the war. So we want that one. We have, what was the other one? That was page 3. Then we have proposed peace, which is also only able to be played with a Foreign Affairs Council. So we do need a Foreign Affairs Council in at this stage. So that's sort of where we are. We're going to have to try to now pull back a little bit from the war and sort of just try to hold the front line with our infantry, which at least will be fairly cheap overall. And we may have to get another one of those air defence brigades as well over this side. So we've got a lot of troops. We don't have a lot of metal. Let's just see how things actually do go. So at this stage, I'm not really needing to change anything. It all looks pretty cool the way it is working. We're a bit open over this other side, but I think we'll be okay, and hopefully we'll be able to sue for peace fairly soon. Let's end our turn in here. We'll see if they start to sort of make any big pushes. They're moving up, yeah. They're moving. They've moved through, and here they come with their aircraft. Wow, they did a lot of damage there. This is where we have to stop these aircraft. Another one. They've got another foot soldier there, and yeah, more damage done. Wow, they're breaking through now. Now we're going to have to stop them from doing this. Killed 300 infantry, 10 tanks. We lost 500 infantry, 10 guns, 20 motorised and 10 tanks. We have 3 decisions. So again, things are not going well for us. Can we get an overture or something like this, please? Please let us do it. I've got the CRISPR, which is the helicopter. No retreat, friendship pact. That's not what we wanted. Non-aggression pact. Again, not what we wanted. Local referendum. So anyway, let's have a quick look and see what these relate to. So if we have a look, we had 107 major diplomatic card points available, and we had non-aggression pact was generated at the cost of 6 bureaucratic points. You had a 59% chance to generate a friendship pact, and you made the roll. So we got 2 cards that turn from that particular group, but I'm not interested in those cards. I need other cards. So they have now pushed up and into these sorts of regions, and we just need to now protect what we have in here. Just move this one across. Oops, hang on. Don't know what got to there. Left clicking, I should be right clicking. And they've brought a group of tanks all the way through. Now we need to keep on pushing these back. They've got the whirlwinds, which are the machine gunners. Did we get any of the greens? No, we're still trying to get units connected. Here we go. We've now got flak guns back into here. This will then help. So this is now going to be cut off. I'll leave that one back. It's only militia. Let's just get those in there. Now I should really attach these back to the first light armour again, even though it's going to impact our readiness, but we're not using them for attack anymore. So the first light armour, So the readiness will go right down. Change HQ, first light armor. Okay, that's those. Let's push our logistics back on. So we're running out of logistics in through here. We're struggling trying to get those big guns to the front line. It's not going to help us. Okay, so that's all happening. Interior Council task priorities. Again, I'm not going to change. Actually, we don't need these anymore. Let's move these down to, say, 5. That one down to 5 as well. There we go, confirm.
Affirmative.
So we're doing okay there. Model design. Now, zone decisions. What else have we got in through here? So, given to their demands, we'll just do that. Everyone wants us to go with pro-democracy. We're lucky in that sense. Model design council overview. So we just got the light helicopter designed. I don't want any heavy tanks at this stage. The bazooka, possibly. If we have a quick look at the management screen and under types, the bazooka will then open up the man pad, and that may be another interesting one for us. I might just go that way and just go and grab. Although we technically already have the bazooka. Let's have a look and see what we've got with that one. Let's go back to the models. Yeah, Thunderstrike. Combat armor, RPG. Design was subpar, but I'm not going to worry about it in that case. The fighter bomber is the helicopter that we just designed. We do actually have our medium dragon tank already. I think we might just go no new orders for a little while. Just let those sort of accrue. We really don't want to be doing much in here at all. They're going to keep on trying to punch through, and unfortunately, we're not actually doing damage when they do it. Oh, that's not good. So there was a heap of tanks that had come up. So they were just right in there. All right, well, that's not good. Come on, we need one of these special cards. Eventually, the waiting will give us that particular card, but not yet. Yeah, I was thrown off by the mountains because I thought, how on earth did it get to the mountains? Okay, we lost 300 infantry. But aerodynamic design. Embassy. It's not what we wanted. Again, let's have a quick look and see what was actually done here. Did we? Yep, and had a 72% chance to generate provocation, but missed the roll. Now, provocation we don't want. We want the others. Now, metal is starting to come back up again, so let's just go to back to our replacement troops. We do have a few of those. Armour we have. Light armour, we need to get 5 of those. Produce those, and I think we still need to get some flak guns as well. Yeah, we need one more flak gun, which I don't think we can get. No, we can't afford that. Okay, well, again, there's not really a lot we can do. Model Design Council task, no changes in through there. And we just really need our Foreign Affairs Council to kick in and generate some good quality for us. Now, how's the readiness here? 90. It's not bad, but terrible for going up against these. So we need to starve these out. That's sort of, we've stopped them down in through here. The more we can dig in, the better. And they've taken the road there. We now have anti-air, which will give us a bit of a spread to try to stop the aircraft from dive bombing us in these regions anyway. So we've now got the flak guns back in with these particular groups. All right, really nothing for us to do. We are just literally sitting here now waiting for action. need an overture or a proposed peace. Please. It's all we want. The more they move around, the more we're going to be able to sort of block them off. Propeller engine efficiency. So we're discovering a lot of new techs in through here, which is good. Discovered water purification. Nothing there. Proposed peace. Here we go. We've found what we needed. This is the card that we want. So let's go and play that one straight away, because we do want to be friendly with these guys. Mabario Pax is actually, it's increased by 10 already, just in this particular region. So just go and talk to Joanna Collint. So she is like their supreme commander. We will go back to the strat cards and propose peace to Mabario Pax. Now the difficulty is 36. We have an oratory roll of 62. We have an oratory roll here of 36. So we've got we've got a 70% chance of actually rolling this one. What's the bet we don't? I shouldn't have said that. I've now put the moz on me. So anyway, let's execute the stratagem. Oh, we rolled 118. So we can see through there. We did actually have the dice roll. We actually rolled 98, and it wasn't 36. It was less than that. It was only the oratory roll skill level equals 0, improvisation bonus of 10, leader skill family bonus of 8. So that's 18, 19, 20. So it was only 20, not 36. I don't know why it doesn't show us the 36. But anyway, we did okay. We did okay. So we've actually now critical success. Mabario Pax was very happy and accepted peace. This is awesome. Now, I don't think we can actually do this because we've executed a stratagem on the target regime. So we're now going to ask them next for a non-aggression pact. So we'll see how we go. So they're now friends. They're now up to 70. We can get a very, very close relationship with these guys, which means that we don't have to worry about that front anymore. This front is now a friendly front. So we had to do it. It was worth the risk. I mean, we were right on the doorstep of Robespierre, but just couldn't quite make it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to, and I can't, unfortunately, it's going to be destroyed. Well, that was their own stupid fault for leaving them in there. But that will now belong to them, and this will belong to them as well. Nothing we can do about that. Yeah, that's just sort of stuck there. These are the guys that we're now at war with. So let's just go down. Oops. We just stumbled into a group there. I should have checked, but I didn't. Yeah, we've got very, very low recon in this region, but we no longer have to worry about this front. So now we can start to move up and move the forces in along that front. Here's another machine gun group. These are slow moving because of the anti-air. This is the trouble with putting like heavy equipment on those. Just going to keep that one back a little bit. So we did pick up this location that was one of the spoils of the war. So we just move these slowly along. It's just militia. I might still keep the 1st Infantry. No, I really don't need to look after this front anymore. So I'll just use militia for that. We'll just move everything across. We'll shuffle it all across to this other front. So we really have now opened up, so we can start to push back when we can into this sort of region. Now we're in the next phase, because we can now start to build up those helicopters, for example, and start to build them. But we're in no rush to do this, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be moving. So we're just generating a few other little militia guys as we go. There's no rush at all for us to do this, but what we should be doing is getting our infrastructure set up. Now we've got only 270 metals. So we need to get our metals up and running. Our metal mine. Now, how much have we got left in here? Only 4,500. Yeah, it's not much at all. Okay, we're going to need to find, if I just go back to the strategic map and go back to metals. We've only got the one location, which is pretty bad. Now, we should have been prospecting. Let's go back again. Let's go back to our reports. And we'll just go back to the organisations and the Economic Council. Actually, it's probably not going to tell us much. Now, if we do it by zones, and we'll go to Jupiter, which is our capital. So here follows a breakdown of the state of my zone at the start of the turn. So Jupiter's mostly arid to wet zone. So landscapes are mostly plains, grassy, and savanna. It's then got a whole lot of different sorts of a summary there of the different sorts of assets. It will then give us information, and it should tell us if there's anything that may still be discovered. We've only got the one metals. Yeah, 4,593 left. She's not showing us there. I thought it did show it in this area. Picard News. Yeah, no, we're not seeing it there in Moraban. So again, we need to find more stuff. Okay, so we should have some cards to actually start to do some of those things. If we go to zones, private investment cards, we've got peripheral mining. Extend one of the mines into lower grade deposit areas. Gain reserves, lose efficiency. So we'll allow the land to increase the reserves in a mine, but in exchange for a reduction in mining level. So our mining level is pretty good, I think, for that metal mine, but it is playable. So we can lose the efficiency, so we mine it slower. I think I'm going to just go for prospecting. We've got archaeology, which we haven't actually found anything at all. We should actually look for that and see if we can find any rare artifacts. And prospecting. Yeah, finding new resource hacks. So hex. So if we just go across and just go to the target zone of Jupiter to start with. Somewhere it does tell you. I just can't think of where it actually is. There's only a small zone in through there. Now it may just pick up a fuel, which is not what I want. Let's just execute the stratagem.
Order acknowledged.
We're quite sure there's no hidden resources left in this zone, unfortunately. So there's nothing else there. What about? So that was Jupiter. We now target Picard. Yeah, quite sure there's nothing else there. We rolled big numbers, so we've got no other metals. That's a problem for us. Now, the only other way that we're going to get around this is to basically buy metals, which is like there's only 8 available. So the metals are really, really they're really valuable on this world. The other way we can do it is to use technology. So we're going to have to be very, very careful with our use of metals. Actually, sorry, that's not the one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I think we're going to have to get our logistics set up, and we have to use the metal on that. Actually, I'll just go back out, sorry, to that card. So at the moment, this one has got level 6, and it's got 4,500. Let's go and play that other card that we just saw. This peripheral mining.
Order acknowledged.
You have your decision early in the next round. Now that was in Picard, unfortunately. I meant to target Jupiter.
Order acknowledged.
Oh, that'll be fine. Okay, well, that's sort of got those out of the way. And really now it's just a matter of trying to save up to get enough to then get we want to get a rail line to go all the way down to here. And unfortunately, this metal is going to make life very, very difficult for us. Very difficult. Unless we can somehow sort of find some other metals if we can get some attacks going. But we're going to pretty need to get spies to be able to do that one effectively. Okay, well look, let's leave that. Actually, reports. Have we? Yeah, we've just made peace. Zone overview. Yeah, nothing much there really. Okay, so let's just go back to the reports, overviews. Everything else is looking good there. That's all looking good. So this is the only real one that we did. So they're now attacking back up and through here. We did lose a little bit. We got pushed back. But this is actually sort of what we are sort of going to expect to sort of find now. Killed 20 tanks, lost 700 infantry. Yep, so we didn't get that one. Cluster bombs is a good one. We've got the man pad, aircraft ruggedness. There's Overture, which we don't need that one anymore. Cultural exchange. Okay, that one might be a good one. Let's have a look and see what that one does. I hardly ever play these, this particular grouping. So the Overture. There's a cultural exchange into here. So this is a major diplomacy stratagem, normally executed by the Foreign Affairs Council Director. It has to be a major regime, not to execute a stratagem in this turn. We didn't have a cultural exchange program with it. Where you have an embassy, so the relation is at least 60. We're at peace with it. So let's go and let's go and establish an embassy. So this one here. We have no embassy yet. Where you have open contact with it. We have done that one. Where relation is at least 30, we're at peace with it. So let's go and make that. We'll make friends in through here. And we'll see if we can actually sort of get them on side. So we'll just go back to the stratagems and execute the stratagem. Yep, no problem at all. So we've now got that one played. So we'll just start to do this bit by bit. This one will probably be all about foreign affairs and sort of starting to sort of get a closer connection with these guys. They're still wary of us, so they're sort of just moving. Actually, I'll move that one back up. These in. Now, if we can slice through here, we're going to be able to then cut off everything in the inside there, and that will give us another sort of short range area running back through this other side. But we need to just keep on building things up. We're still struggling with our logistics. It's starting to catch up a little bit now, after that big push to try to get to Robespierre. So it's taking months to do this. So I'm not going to touch anything with this. Metal is starting to now sort of pick up a little bit. Let's go and build. Let's just see what the actual cost is if I just press R and go to a rail line. To build this all the way down to there is going to cost me 429 industrial points. Oh, sorry, no, 858 metal. Yeah, so 858 metal is still miles away. So we won't do that one, of course. Let's go back to the movement. So, set salaries for your leaders.
Affirmative.
Design Council. We can build the man pad. I might just go and do that. 40 hour power, 45 power, 18 ammo. Yep, so I'll select that one. We're going to use combat armor. And that's pretty much it. So we could have more. I might build another type of unit with man pads in it as well. And maybe bazookas. So we've actually got some mobility with the way that we then can move through to defend what we've got. Minor workers strike will pay them off.
Copy that.
Picard mine extension. So we've got an oil mine. We don't need it. I'm going to ignore that one. This one here is the one that we wanted though.
Order acknowledged.
Okay, so we difficulty extend the mine is 138. Governor did the rest prospecting skill roll. Result is 133. In a relative failure, so 11,620 extra metal reserves have been located over the mine lost 1 ease of mining level. So we actually ended up with a lot more metal, which is great. That's great. Let's just do this one as well. This one, the difficulty is not that much.
Order acknowledged.
And yes, you did that one. Critical success. We found also previously unidentified rare extra layers in the well. So we ended up with another 43,000 oil, and we did lose 1 ease of mining. Okay, well that's worked out relatively good for us in through here. So we've now got 15,000 metals, but it's now a little bit more difficult to then go and mine the actual resources themselves. I could build a level 2 mine just to get more and more of it. It is going to be a problem. It is going to be a problem. Let's just go to construction. 2 rounds. It's relatively cheap to do it. Let's just go and start the upgrade.
Copy that. Copy that.
And we're just going to need to get a few more. If we just go back to the workshop, we just need a little bit more machines.
Copy that. Copy that.
Now the other thing we can actually then go and do is have a look at the techs. Because we're not going to, we've got water soil recomposition. What else do we need? Where is it? Metal soil filtration. So this tech allows you to gain metals from the lithosphere, so from the soil. The higher the density of heavy elements in the planet's core, the better this technology will work. So to get that one, we need to actually have got 4 of these. So, rocket engine. Let's go and grab that one now, I guess. That way will give us the 4, and we can then hopefully use the Economic Councillor to try to sort of find some ways forward with this particular one. Now, what else do we have? We're finding a lot of different things over through here, which will make sort of like helicopters and so on and so forth a bit better over time. Cluster bombs, which I'd like to start to get now. We're still trying to get the quad machine gun. I do want to get that one fairly. I might just leave that one going where it is, but let's use the air marshal. If you have a look at the who's in charge of the air council. I missed them. There we go. Grant Sterling. Okay, we'll call Grant up. Got some research for you to do.
Copy that.
So that will then come in. Let's go back to the map. So we want him to do the rocket engine, just so we get 4, and we can then open up that other area. Okay, that's all the decisions done. Again, really not a lot for us to do at this stage. So what I might do is I might actually pause, and like there'll still be battles and things going on through here. I'm not too concerned about this. Like we've now got, we do have a defense in depth. We're going to be able to stomp on anything through this small front that they've actually now got. So that really won't be a problem for us. We'll be able to sort of deal with that one. Yeah, there's no issues there at all. And then hopefully we can then sort of keep on making. Actually, we'll keep on going. We'll just make overtures of friendship. Wait until can build this area through here. Yep. So they're trying to blow this up. I might bring the flak guns down into that region. They keep on pushing us out of this region. Looks like they're not at war with each other. lost a heap of infantry. That's not good. Your bureaucratic assets are low. So going to war, we went to war too early. I could propose peace with the other one, but I think I'll just keep it where it is. Let's use a strategic move. Move that one down. Okay, that's now been blown up, but we can't take that territory. That's theirs. Any green in there? No, we don't. Okay. Yep, the metals have gone backwards. Let's just get our replacement troops. Now we need 800 of these. Just get a few more. Produce those. Armour is okay. Machine guns are okay. Light armour is okay-ish at this stage. It's going to chew up all of our metals. And everything else is looking good. Three decisions to make. So national budget allocations, no change there. I'm sort of happy with what we've got. Faction wanted to hire their candidate. Yeah, not a problem. New demand. Private assets reach at least 26 levels. We'll accept that demand.
Roger that.
That one shouldn't be too difficult for us to get. Now we need to get more bureaucratic points as well. So we'll look and see where we are in terms of government buildings. 450 would be good in here. Let's just exit out of that one. What about over here in the safe zone? Construct, government. Yeah, we can build that one there. What about up in home? Wow, we can build it in here as well. We'll build it here to start with. And then that's going to chew up all of our metals yet again. It's going to take a long time to build that. Metals are a real problem for us, as you can see. I should have kept on making friendly stuff. We've got the model complete, the man padder. We've got the armoured army. We can actually make a medium army now. Discovered hydroponics. I didn't check to see what it was. So we've actually now established the embassy with this group, with Robespierre. So they're up to 90 now. 100 is the maximum. 20 is sort of average, actually. So under 20 and you really hate each other. 20 and sort of above is pretty good. 50 is the halfway mark, but really 20 is where the friendship sort of does start. So we've got the, if we just go back across to our strat cards. Okay, so this is a major diplomacy stratagem. Difficulty is hard. They are very friendly. Might leave that one for a little while. The non-aggression pact's an easy one for us. So let's actually now go and start to cement this. Really get our friendship going. There we go. We rolled a 56. Can't do anything else there. Trade. I don't know if we can do that one. Yeah, we can't do that. We can only do one per turn. So decisions. Give our full support. That's okay. New organisation. So we still have now we've got the Applied Science Council. That's the only one we've got left. Actually, I didn't realise we had the Spy Council in. They're up to 100 now. So they're going to be very, very close with us over time. So we should be able to become a federation with them very, very quickly. Now, the Applied Science Council, yeah, I think it might be time. And we'll start to just try to get other things. It's the metals that are the problem at this point in time. The Economic Council task, so we've got research. Yeah, that's okay. We'll just confirm that.
Order acknowledged.
And Model Design Council. I think we'll go... We do have the heavy tank, which we could start development on. I don't really need this yet. Actually, no, we don't have cluster bombs yet, so I'm just going to go no new orders. And just have to remember that we can come back to that one. So we're going to have a big fight on our hands back and through here at some point. So let's leave that one where that is. What's in there? Grassy plains. Yeah, Savannah's a bit more tricky for them. Don't have good recon back that way. Now we do. Just pop that one there. So they've got a some sort of artillery there. These are theocratic. They're never going to be friendly. So we won't panic about what we have to do in here. Yeah, so there's not much there, you know. I won't rush any of this stuff. We'll just sort of stay where we are. And metal-wise, we've got nothing at this stage. They should push against this one, I'm guessing. Keep on trying their luck back up here. I do need to get that other... Oh, there they go. They've actually gone after that one, but they actually did well. The air defence, they actually did manage to do some damage to the air defence that we actually had. They've wiped it out. Yeah, so push that one back. Yep, we're being pushed back now. Lost 950, 110 guns, 20 tanks, so we didn't actually do any damage at all. That's not good. We've now got the quad machine gun, that's a good one for us. Medium helicopter we've discovered. The embassy. Militia project. Let's have a look at the regimes. Yeah, relation is 100%. So we've got embassies. Communication level is high. Non-aggression pact going in through here. They're at war with some other minor regime. Yeah, their relation is also lowish back over through there, so we might be able to get them to come and join us eventually in the fight. New director for the Applied Science Council. Now, Cat Hardy is only a Cap 1. But Portia Richard. Good covert ops. We might do a shuffle around here again. Now, the design target for the Model Design Council. Got to think about that one as well. I might come back for that one. Let's have a look and see what we've got. If we go across to, just reset everything back in through there, just go to column number 1. Go to the command skills, covert ops. See, okay, Ignatius is our best guy and so we do need to start to make use of this. We should be able to really throw a lot of spies out now into different regions. So that's okay. So he's fine where he is. The applied science, if we just go back and reset that and just go back to technical skills, go to inventor and also science. These are the two skills that we are looking for. Military, Air Force Council, Governor of Jupiter, Economic Council. So all the people that should be good at it are good at it already. Aaron, what are you? You're a Cap 2. Okay, well I might bring Aaron Tudor in to, yeah, so I'll just appoint him, even though Cat Hardy is higher rated. So he's now come in. Now this is going to be the discovery will be go low, the actual research will go up. Just confirm that one.
Roger that.
Now the design target for the Model Design Council. What do we want? What do we want? We could build ourselves a medium helicopter as well if we needed to. New model of the ManPad. Model of the heavy tank as well. Actually, what we do need is we need the quad guns. Yeah, so I think we now will have open to us the types. So no, we don't have quad MG. Okay, so we need to master this one. So what we have to do first of all is go back to our leaders and go back to the military research. So Pandora. Pandora, you are on. We need to talk with you. We need to give you some research to do.
Order received.
And so you have to then go and do... You've got a few things actually. We want the quad gun to start with, quad machine gun. Then we'll get the other bits and pieces back in around that one. So at this stage, no new orders. And... Yep, no metals because we're still building everything up. We should have a level 2 here now. Construction just finished, so we should end up getting a lot more metal. We were getting 43. Oh, that was to build it. Yeah, okay. Construction now just finished. That's good. And we should probably still be building, yeah, 1.9 turns left on the bureaucratic offices. We'll start to build more and more of these just so we can start to do more and more production. Let's have a quick look and see through the strat cards back and through here. So we'll just go across to majors. Cultural exchange. So let's just try this one through here. Difficulty is 77, but we should be okay. We've got a 51 roll now. There we go, success. Accepted exchange staff in the cultural exchange program. So we did roll high there. Great. And we'll start to sort of now just move closer and closer into contact with them. Now, covert operations. We now need to start to spend these into this region to see what we can actually then go and do. So we'll go into the Vapelian Republic. And we're going to go to start by just sending individual spies. So difficulty is 120.
Yes, sir.
So we didn't actually do it.
Yes, sir.
We got one spy in,
Yes, sir.
2 spies,
Yes, sir.
3.
Roger that, sir.
Let's get a few more.
Yes, sir.
No, not
Roger
enough.
that, sir. Yes, sir.
Nope,
Roger that,
didn't
sir.
make it.
Yes, sir. Roger that,
Got that
sir.
one in there. That was critical success. So we've got a fair few in there now. So that will then start to we'll start to sort of get information now about what they're doing in this particular region, which will be good. Now replacement troops. We've got the 800 there. The artillery. We've lost artillery. Armour. The buggies. We need to get a couple of those. Actually, we can't produce anything because of our metal. Yeah, the metal is a problem. So we should see this, then they'll start to hunt down the spies. They may be moving out of this zone. Oh, they're at war. Okay, so they're at war. Oh, no! The Vapellian Republic has won this game. You have lost. We suffered no losses. No. Wow. Wow. I haven't had that happen like this. Not this fast. Not this fast. Wow. That is good going. Vapellian Republic. I shouldn't have picked on the other guys. This is our main enemy. Let's start the turn. Let's see what actually happened here. Vapellian Republic is now so strong it has won the game. You have lost. Oh my God. That's not good. Well, there you go, guys. There you go. Now, we don't get to see this as such. If we have a look at the decisions, just to allow these sorts of things.
Roger that.
Yeah, so we're not going to see the stuff, but if we go to the reports, there's no, that was it in terms of the actual when you lose the game. I haven't had it happen this fast. This has been really, really, really fast. Victory overview. Oh my God. Okay, so you've lost the game. This is your last turn. I wish that there was a way to show everything on the map, but there isn't, unfortunately. That really does need to do this when you like if you accept the victory. You should be able to accept the victory, and when that happens, everything gets exposed. But it doesn't work that way. I don't think it does anyway. I'll end the turn and just see if it does, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yep, you need to have a victory score higher than 50, while your closest competitor has 25 victory score lower than you. And here we go. The Vapellian Republic had 53% of the population, 50% of the planet. Their victory score was 50.4, and both us and Mabario Pax were low. We were fighting each other. My fault. So yeah, we could have done something about that. So you need to have a victory score higher than 50. I haven't looked at this for quite some time. There you go. Game over. Let's just do what we have to do. I'll just go no changes there.
Order received.
And Secret Service, no changes there as well. I'll just do an intern and just see if it actually does show the map. I'm pretty sure it won't. I don't think there's any easy way to show them the whole map. There may be some cheats or something. I would love to see what they've got. But our spies didn't even kick in here, to be honest. Yeah, spies didn't even kick in. Just end the turn again. Yeah, so they're still just playing their turns. Yeah, so no, there's nothing else we can see. Well, game over, guys. Game over. I'm going to leave it there. I'm chuffed that the AI did that. Like, I'm actually quite impressed. That was pretty fast, and I thought we were doing pretty well, to be honest. It's a game that is improving and improving and improving. It was already an incredibly good game, but you can sort of see what it's actually doing. It's just amazing. Anyway, game over. We've lost. I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Hope you did enjoy this series. By the way, I keep on forgetting to mention this at the start of videos. There's a change that's now come to YouTube, and I'm guessing only a few of you will be watching the end of this particular video, but there is a change that's come where if you are a member, I can actually put videos up where members can actually see any videos that I've got assigned to members only until they actually get released to the public. And I'm going to be doing that with a lot of the series. I'm going to be sort of putting them up and putting multiple videos up there. And if you are a member, you should be able to at least see a few videos ahead of what's actually being uploaded if you're interested. Anyway, guys, going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.